Now, students, I will tell you the factors influencing the distribution of the insolation. Insolation means the solar energy or sun rays. So, the amount of insolation received on various parts of the earth is not equal, means difference in various parts, so it varies from place to place and depends on various factors. Students, pause here. Earth and a blanket that surrounds the earth is known as atmosphere, and sun rays in the morning not too heat. After that, in the noon time, and after the sun rays in the evening, in different parts are in different proportions. So the angles at which the rays of the sun strike the earth varies from place to place and time to time, like morning, noon, and evening. So you must have observed that the rays of the sun strike the earth almost vertically at noon. Okay, and at this time the sun rays give more heat. You already know that at the time of noon, too much heat and suffocation, we can say. And at this time the sun rays give more heat. So this is because the sun rays at noon are concentrated over a small area, and thus the amount of heat received per unit of area is more at the time of noon. So during the morning and evening, the sun rays strike the surface of the earth only some part of the areas. So the heat received per unit of area is lesser. At noon time, increase as compared to morning and evening. So the sun rays are comparatively closer to the vertical rays during the summer season than in the winter season. So the insolation means the sun rays received at a place during summer is more than the received rays during the winter. Same as morning and evening, the sun rays received same in summer and the winter season. So we can say that different factors influencing the distribution of the insolation, like the distribution of land and water. Land absorb and reflects more heat than water, because specific heat of land is less than the water. So the land is heated and cooled in much shorter time than water. So at last we can say that it totally depends on the thickness of the atmosphere. The intensity of insolation at the earth's surface also depend on the thickness of the atmosphere, and the insolation received per unit area at the polar region like north pole and the south pole minimum because of the thickness of the atmosphere. Okay, it totally depends on the various factor in which the thickness of the atmosphere is one of them. Secondly, we will study the insolation, means the sun rays striking the earth at different angles, means the angle of the rays of the sun, the altitudes or height of a place and its distance from the sea area, the major factor affecting the distribution of the insolations. Suppose here North Pole, here South Pole, and it is our atmosphere, means our earth blanket that surrounds the earth. On the above side, Tropic of Cancer located and sun rays coming on the earth. The center line between the earth is known as equator, and at below is Tropic of Capricorn, sun rays coming. Okay, so it depend on these angles. Our day and night depends. Okay, the length of the day determines the duration for which the sun rays and energy are received at a place. Okay, when sun received energy, the day, the length of the day varies according to the latitude. Latitude means according to the height. So the amount of insolation means the amount of sun rays received on earth varies from place to place and time to time. So the tropical area receive more insolations. These are Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and these area receive more insolation than the area outside this zone. Okay, like our plains area, plateaus area, mountains area, as compared to poles. Now our fourth chapter full complete. Thank you.